I am Nick Shell, the living legend of hair loss and the true alpha male. What you need in your life. You need to watch a video of a man pushing 40 in his garage on a Saturday evening with the new haircut. Basic, bro. Basic, bro, as far as this haircut goes. All it is it's 2 inches on top and it's a number 2 guard on the sides and the back. So if you haven't watched the other videos yet, I'll do a turn around. But also I wanted to shoot in the garage during the daytime because it'll let in some natural light while I do have lights on above me as well. But it's interesting to see hairstyles in different lights, literally, because the light itself has everything to do with helping you determine whether you are visibly balding or not. So here we go. And I will say too that by the time you start noticing thinning or receding, it's probably already been happening for a while and you're just now noticing it. So here's what my hair will look like in different lighting instead of, because when I was in the bathroom, I had the light off, but letting natural light in. So it didn't have like a red tint on. But now the colors on the spectrum, are pretty natural here in this shot. So this is my hairstyle. My plan is just to keep this like this, because that's something I've never done. I just kept a hairstyle. I always change and always evolve it, but I want to make it to where I have a very predictable haircut. And again, I could go anywhere and tell them I want 2 inches on top, I want a 2 on the sides and the back. And I can just say that and let that be it. And obviously the takeaway here too is if you have a receding hairline, this is vague enough to where it works. It's because if it were like one of those official like disconnected parts and then you have it slicked back and you can end up accentuating it. But for me, with this hairstyle, let me back up a little bit too to kind of show you in a different light what it looks like. I think this serves its purpose. If you're dealing with a receding hairline, as far as the right hairstyle to have, do something basic and vague is what I would say, unless you want to shave it all off, which you're not forced to do. It's up to you. Keep in mind, I am the living legend, I am the true alpha male. You're going to be tempted as a teenage kid or whatever you are, to email me, Instagram. No, don't do that. I'm not going to look at your picture and tell you if you're having a receding hairline or if you're going to go bald. I'm not going to do that because most of my videos I openly talk about how to know if you're going to go bald. So I need you to man up and do it yourself. I need you to figure that out based on my teachings. And then you can tell me in the comments if you're going to go bald or not, but don't ask me. I'm going to ignore you if you do. And keep in mind, you are not your hair. People don't like your hair. People like you. And part of what I want to do in these videos is to remind you of the things that people actually judge you on. If you think that they're judging you on your hair, then it just shows you where you are in your maturity as a man. You're being judged, but not because of your looks. People want to see someone who is confident whether or not they're balding. And let's face it, a lot of you never will, but you'll worry about that. No, not if I have something to do with it. I'll help remind you that you're being judged on being a likable person who's confident and helps other people, who's a natural leader. That's who people like. They don't care what you look like. But if you're not ready for that truth, keep watching because I'll keep saying it. Comments right here.